Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Kombumerri people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello, fabulous Squiz Kids listeners, and welcome to the Kids vs. Adults Bumper Holiday Squiz on shows and movies of 2023. I'm Christy Kijarina. Right through the year in the Squiz Kids Daily Podcast, we've been bringing you all the big news stories of the day, run through our kid-friendly filter to make sure you know all you need to know about the world around you. And at the end of every week, we've tested how much you've retained in the Kids vs. Adults Weekly News Squiz. But now, because it's the holidays, we're presenting a series of bumper Kids vs. Adults quizzes on a bunch of fun topics to see who's smarter, kids or adults. Plus, of course, because it's a Friday, we've got all today's birthday shout-outs and all the shout-outs for the week ahead, including the birthday reggae tune, because it wouldn't be Friday without it. Here's how the quiz works. 10 questions for kids about shows and movies of 2023, and then 10 questions for adults. Whoever answers the most correct questions wins. Easy peasy. You ready? Let's do this. All right, kids, here are your 10 questions. Question number 1. Which pop superstar released a movie this October with the same name as her current world tour? That's right, it was Taylor Swift. The tour is called Eras. Question number 2. In which animated movie is Brooklyn's teenaged Spider-Man transported across the multiverse to team up with a group of spider people against a new threat? Yeah, did you see this one? It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Question number 3, and staying on the superhero theme, this show tells the story of 4 fluffy superhero kittens on a mission to make the world a more pawsome place. Can you name the show? Well done if you said Super Kitties. Question number 4. Which TV show, now in its 54th series this year, features Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, and Elmo? Of course, it's Sesame Street. Question number 5. You might be too young to watch this, but we're pretty sure one of your older siblings or cousins might have seen an episode or two. Now in its 4th season, this show is set in the 1980s in a small town in the USA that is the portal to a dangerous dimension called the Upside Down. Yeah, that's it. It's Stranger Things. Question number 6. Here's another movie featuring dangerous dimensions. Based on a super famous Nintendo video game franchise, this movie features 2 brothers on a plumbing job that goes very wrong. Can you name the movie? Yeah, it's one of the biggest movies of the year, the Super Mario Brothers. Question number 7. The ABC recently conducted a countdown of the top 100 episodes of everyone's favourite healer, Bluey. Which episode that shows that sport is about more than just winning came in at number 1? Yeah, that episode was called Cricket. Question number 8. Can you name the podcast host? He'll probably be quite familiar to you, who conducted his first ever live show in Canberra back in October. That's right, it was Bryce in Squiz Kids Live. Question number 9. This remake of a famous Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale and Disney classic movie was released earlier this year, with Halle Bailey starring as the main character Ariel. What is the name of the movie? Well done, it is The Little Mermaid. Question number 10, and let's finish up with a Disney Pixar collaboration. What is the name of the animated movie featuring a fiery young woman named Ember who is both challenged and supported by water, land, and air, all while discovering her true passion? That's right, the movie's called Elemental. How did you go, kids? How many did you get right out of 10? Reckon you're going to beat the adults? Yeah, I reckon so too. All right, adults, now it's your turn. Fire up the old grey matter. Here we go. Question number 1. Filming on lots of new movies and TV productions ground to a halt this year when a whole heap of actors went on strike. The actors were members of an organisation called SAG. What does the acronym SAG stand for? Good work, adults, if you said the Screen Actors Guild. Question number 2. Plenty of viewers tuned in week after week earlier this year to a murder mystery set in Tasmania, where many of the town's men were going missing and turning up murdered. The series was named after the fictional small town. What is the name of the town? Well done if you remembered that it's called Deadlock. Question number 3. Season 4 of a gripping satire about media moguls and family fortunes was released earlier this year to both critical and consumer acclaim. This show is appropriately named what? Well done if you said Succession. Question number 4. 2 of the most popular movies of the year with very different storylines were released on the same weekend back in July. What portmanteau word was created to describe the huge movie phenomenon? Yep, that's right. It's Barbenheimer, a portmanteau of Barbie and Oppenheimer. Question number 5. This famous doctor is changing channels after spending almost 60 years at the ABC. They'll be packing up the old sonic screwdriver and moving over to Disney+. Who is that doctor? Of course, that doctor is Doctor Who. Question number 6. Earlier this year, Aussie adults who grew up watching Aussie TV got to vote for their favourite all-time kids TV show. Was the winner A. Mr. Squiggle, B. Skippy, or C. Round the Twist? I was a Mr. Squiggle fan myself, but the answer is C. Round the Twist. Question number 7. Fictional American football turned English soccer coach Ted Lasso bid farewell to All England and made his way back to the USA after 3 seasons coaching which fictional football team? I'll give you a hint. It starts with AFC. Yeah, adults, well done if you said AFC Richmond. Question number 8. In June this year, Tom Cruise, aka Ethan Hunt, set off on a new Mission Impossible. This one with the subtitle of Dead Reckoning Part 1. This film is which number in Tom Cruise's formidable mission lineup? Can you believe it? It's film number 7. Question number 9. Which film, where a bagel and googly eyes hold deep meaning, won the Best Picture Oscar at the 2023 Academy Awards? If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favour and take a look. It's Everything Everywhere All at Once. And lastly, adults, question number 10, and looking forward to 2024. A coming-of-age story written by Aussie author Trent Dalton has been in production for Netflix during 2023. It's set in 1980s Brisbane and is a semi-autobiographical tale about a boy who the title suggests is very hungry. What is this new show called? Great work, adults, if you said Boy Swallows Universe. How did you go, adults? How many did you get right? Did you beat the kids? Who won bragging rights this week? That's the end of the quiz, which means that now it's time for
Shout outs.
It's Friday, January 5th. On this day, way back in 1933, construction of San Francisco's famous Golden Gate Bridge began. When it was completed in 1937, it was the world's longest and tallest suspension bridge. It's also National Whipped Cream Day, so woohoo for that too. It's also a special day for this quiz kids celebrating a birthday today and over the next week. So, being a Friday and all, let's crack out the old birthday reggae tune. Hit it! A big happy birthday to Benji from West Pennant Hills, Shrajit from Mount Isa, and Hugh from Northmead. And celebrating a birthday over the coming week are Amelia from Hornsby, Summer from Cannon Hill, Lynn from Warrnambool, Evangeline from Blaney, Arushi from Schofields, Taya from Forster, Flynn from Doneydoo, Alistair from Balmain, Lucas from Carringdale, Lexi from Goodna, Neela from Austinmere, Addie from Bulwarra Heights, Nathan from Point Cook, Michael from Canberra, Katie from Springfield, Erica from Lura, and Millie from Sydney. Well, that's all we have time for. I hope you're enjoying these quizzes. Don't forget, there'll be a new one dropping first thing every Friday morning of the summer holidays. And the best bit, they're absolutely free, as is our other excellent summer content. We're talking a Squiz Kids shortcut every Monday of the Holes, a Squiz Kids book club every Wednesday. And if you haven't heard it, make sure you scroll back through the podcast feed to find our super excellent Squiz Kids Joke-a-thon. 30 minutes of unbridled hilarity as we count down the best jokes that Aussie kids have sent in. All of it's perfect for those long family road trips or lazy summer days at home. Check it all out at squizkids.com.au or in the Squiz Kids feed of your favourite podcasting app. And remember, if you subscribe, all this excellent audio content will magically appear. For now, this is Christy Kijarina signing off and reminding you to get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.